When I was here, a worker named Bob made some claims that didn't make sense. He said, oh, my dad was testing AIDS on him. When his company has nothing to do with AIDS. He has nothing to do with AIDS research. That's a different kind of doctor. You know, you're more likely to have a general surgeon interested in that kind of stuff than a brains fucking surgeon, you dumbass. So this dumbass basically fucked up my case against the fucking system by having false allegations against my father. As if he was planning with him, which is not the case. They're obviously mad at each other. But his false allegations are what led to my inability to point out what's really going on. Because all the cops will say, oh, we heard this before, and act like a bunch of wise-ass fucks just because they don't want to do their paperwork when they know I'm right. When they came out here, their arguments did not make sense. They said, why don't you do this? I said, but I live in the middle of nowhere, I don't have a car. Why don't you do this? Well, I live in the middle of nowhere, I don't have a car. Why don't you get a job? And how do I get there? And how do I get home? And whose friend's house do I stay at? Oh, yeah. So you want me to go with a bunch of gangbangers, which are my only friends because I live in the middle of nowhere and all my friends in town are all gangbangers. So you want me to stay with a bunch of gangbangers, and you think that I'm going to be able to wake up in the morning, go to work, come back, and everything's going to be jolly. And even gangbangers came up to me and said, yeah, you know, we have a place, we're not doing bad, you can help us out, and you can move in. Okay? And so personally, what I believe is that all females should be punished. All of them. Okay? That's not what this video is about. The Battle of Auschwitz is like that female, I believe it was either Afghanistan or Iraq, where they piled up the bodies, and she was like an English woman, right? What was somebody who is from the UK doing the same thing as the Battle of Auschwitz did to prisoners? Because it's the same secret society mentality that did it. The Nazi mentality is a secret society mentality, and that secret society and that code of silence exists today in our psych wards. When you have California police officers guarding the psych wards, is it so hard to believe that the same code of silence that existed in Folsom, that exists in our California Departments of Corrections, exists in the psych wards? That is what I'm protesting. That is why you bootlickers are at my mercy. Because this time, I come with the pen. But God has allowed me to bring the sword if I so choose. So be glad, you fucking fools, that this time I chose to come with the pen. Do not tempt the Lord thy God, and do not tempt Chukwu and Mecca either. Because like arochukwu, I can wipe out the bootlickers and unite the Igbos. It is my birthright.